everybody, it's me, Livy B, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I decided to create for you guys this midnight blue matte glam night out look for you all. I find lately I've been seeing a lot of, obviously the accounts I follow do the glam makeup look for a night out, but a lot of them involve a lot of sparkle or shimmery shadows, especially on the inner corner and the popping highlight. I wanted to kind of go back to the roots of, it doesn't necessarily have to be shimmery or gold or highlight to the gods for a night out. You can do a matte, sexy night out look where it's sultry and like a smoky eye, and you don't have to add the shimmer. I mean, obviously you can if you want, but you don't have to. Anyways, I am rambling. So without further ado, let's just get straight on into the video. There's no one else here around me, sinking my feet in the sand. So to start off today, I am going to go in with my foundation base of Wet n Wild's Photo Focus Foundation in the shade Porcelain. So I'm just going to apply that all over my face and blending it in with my beauty blender. Next, taking my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Fair Neutral, I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand and dip into it with my beauty blender to go under my eyes. I do this so that I don't use as much product. And to set that all in place, I'm going to be taking my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder for the under eyes. Next, for contour, I'm going in with my KKW Beauty contour stick, and in the lighter shade, I'm just going to contour my nose. Blending all that in with another beauty blender. Now, to highlight the center of my nose, I'm going to take that Tarte Shape Tape in Fair Beige this time, and taking that skinny little IB Innovation Beauty brush, I'm just going to dip into that and apply it down the bridge of my nose. And taking that same brush and dipping back into the Fair Neutral, I'm going to go down the sides of my nose. And taking the Baby Beauty Blender, blending all of that in. And to bake, I'm going to take my Ben Nye Neutral Set Colorless Face Powder, and I'm just going to take this disposable sponge and bake my nose. And while that's baking, I'm going to contour the rest of my face. And to contour the rest of my face, I'm just taking the darker side of the KKW contour stick. And I'm just going to bake under that jawline. We're just gonna let that sit for a couple minutes. Now I'm going to start off the eyes by priming them using Too Faced's Shadow Insurance Primer. And it's funny because a lot of the times when you're thinking glam and going out for a club night, you think probably shimmer and sparkles and as much glam as possible, but you can do a glam look without the shimmer and the sparkle. You can do it totally matte, and that's what I'm going to show you guys today. So just applying it to the lid, pretty much all the way up to the brow bone. And this palette that I'm using today is actually the first high-end palette I ever received. It's the Too Faced Matte Eyeshadow Collection. Looks like this. Don't know if they still sell it, but it's just got your basic shades. Literally the same palette that I got years ago. So let's dig in. I think today for a transition shade, I am going to dip into Tufted Suede. That must have been my favorite shade because it's literally hit pan. And we're just going to swipe that to create a transition. Next, taking Pebbles from the palette and my Morphe R39 brush, just dipping into that, we're just going to define the crease. And I used to use this palette every day with these ish shades, only I do it a whole lot worse. I was very into the sleet colors, the grays, the blacks, the whites, very monochromatic, but I gradually moved on to more browny shades as I grew up. Next, taking a pencil brush and dipping in to London Fog, I'm just going to further define the crease and the outer corner. This is a really nice navy blue shade, which is something I don't usually go for on like a night out, but tonight, I'm not going anywhere tonight, but if I were to, tonight, I'm feeling a navy blue darkness. She's pigmented. Yeah. I'm just taking a clean, fluffy brush and blending it all out. And just taking a thinner pencil brush, I'm going to dip into London Fog once again, just to get this like little corner here, where I always struggle with. Next, taking a flat packer brush, I'm going to dip into a little mixture of Velveteen Bunny and Tufted Suede for that inner corner. Also dipping into Velveteen Bunny to highlight my brow bone. Now, looking at this, I am realizing that this is going to be a little dramatic to add a wing, but I'm going to do a powder liner, dipping into Midnight from the palette with an angled brush. And I'm just going to be stamping it along the lash line. So next I'm just going to tightline my and tightline my waterline using black on the top and a nude on the bottom. Starting off with the Marc Jacobs Gel Pencil Eyeliner, I'm just going to tightline the lid. Taking my NYX Wonder Stick, doing the same to the bottom waterline. And I'm just gonna do the other eye off camera and I'll be right back. Now that we have both the eyes done, I already applied some mascara and now we are going to move on to the false lashes. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply these random pair, I believe they're from the drugstore, probably by Quo. Anywho, we're just gonna go apply them. I'll be right back. So I just went ahead and applied the lashes off camera because normally my lash application process involves a lot of cussing and, well, I cussed a ton. Let's just take a peek. Why won't you stay on? God. Oh my. Literally, like, stay. Anywho, that is why I do my lashes off camera. So, moving on to blush, I'm going to be taking the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in Party, as usual. The only blush that works well with my skin tone. And now I'm just going to take a blush brush and apply. Now this might surprise you, but we're actually not going to go in with highlight today. I know! Reason being is I wanted this to be a matte glam look, so I don't want to highlight to the gods tonight. So we're gonna move straight on into the lips. So for lips today, I used my Anastasia Beverly Hills lip palette to create a custom color using these shades right here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it. Now, this has turned out a lot darker than I had hoped for, so I'm going to apply a little bit of the white into it to hopefully lighten it up a bit. So this is the completed and final look. That is all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. I make new videos every single Sunday. And as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them on any of my social media platforms with the hashtag BeautyByButler or hashtag CoffeeOnTheCouchWithLivy for a chance to be featured in my monthly Q&A, and I'll see you guys next Sunday. Bye! Well, that's as good as it's gonna get. Whew. I'm gonna need a snack in a moment. Also dipping into Velveteen Buddy Lush